And continuing on with talking to some of our DJs and our MCs here, this is Tae Rock, and Tae Rock is from the ATL. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Enjoying the cruise, you know, enjoying the energy of all the people from all over. It's really exciting. One of my favorite trips to do, you know, just see so many people from the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. Amazing to see how the word of mouth of this trip has like really traveled and keeps traveling. So yeah.
You mentioned energy. Tell us, how important is the energy to you as far as the crowd responding to what you're doing?
I mean, the energy is everything. The energy, it's how do you say it? It's like a virus. You know, like when you're in the room and it could be like that whole side of the room could be quiet. If you get this side going, like it transfers. Like they have no choice but to have a good time. And one of the things that I like about Festival at Sea is such good energy. You can see that people generally come here because like this is like their time. This is their time of the year. They're gonna let it all hang out in a good way, a good respectful, professional way. You know, so and you don't see a lot of that. It's hard to find that just all around, especially with 4,000 people at one time, and you rarely ever see a hiccup.
So, DJ Tae Rock, I know that you're from the ATL and you're spinning on Hot 103 out in Atlanta. And so you also have your own nightclub, right, Frankski's? So can you tell us a little bit about your industry experience and how long you've been in the business and how you've come to open up your own nightclub? What has that been like for you?
Well, I started DJing in '91, like my senior year in high school. And you know how they say, like, it's not about the, they say it's not about the end destination, it's about the journey. And I mean, from doing house parties to where we were charging guys $1 and girls 50 cents to get in, all the way all the way through doing house parties, all the way up to, it's weird because the guy that I opened up the restaurant with is my mentor, and his name is Frank Ski. So he got me right out of high school. I started doing his college parties, and eventually he was the reason that I moved to Atlanta, because he was Atlanta's morning show radio host, and he brought me down to be his DJ. And eventually I branched off and I went on tour with like Russell Simmons, and then when I came back from that, him and I ended up partnering to do parties together. And we would go around, because we were on the same station and we were like the two go-to guys on the station. The promoters would play against us, and they would hire me, fire him, hire me, fire him. So we kind of shook the city up, and we told all of them, y'all can't hire us anymore. We're gonna do our own parties. Okay. So we went directly to the club owners. But then the club owners screwed us over. They let us come in and they let us build the night all the way up, and then they say, okay, we don't need you anymore. So they did that to us one too many times, and we just sat back. It was my birthday. They did that to me, my birthday party, and we made this club a whole lot of money. And they just, the next day, they were just like, we don't need y'all no more. So at that point, 1 year from that day, we opened up our own place.
Your birthday present. How long you been here at Festival at Sea?
This is my 8th trip, my eighth year.
Okay, all right. You like it? You'll enjoy it, I take it.
Oh, I'm loving it, man. Definitely.
Okay.
So spinning here, you know, on Festival at Sea, I know that, you know, we have the West Coast is heavy. We're in the house. We're deep, you know. And I know you're from Atlanta. You're an Atlanta DJ. So how has like what type of music do you feel like this crowd leans towards? Because I know you play some hot Atlanta, you know, type of music too.
I mean, that honestly makes it easy for me, because I always feel like I'm not the only one, but like it's always easy for me. It gives me a lane to say, I'm from the East Coast, so all the East Coast people, y'all ride with me. And you know, honestly, you guys probably, the West Coast probably is a 2.5 or 3 to 1 difference, but it's a good thing. And the one thing I will say about the West Coast, like, you guys know music. Like, so it's not like you're just stuck on the West Coast. You guys are you guys have some of the best musical knowledge, because I mean, look at the background of people who really come from the West Coast. So you guys know instruments and sounds, so it doesn't matter where the music is from. You guys just like good music.
You know what? I don't think there's any better time to conclude this without, you know, receiving a compliment like you've just given the West Coast. So we're going to say thank you so much, man. And thanks for stopping by talking with us, all right? We just want to give the people an opportunity to see you and know a little bit about you, all right, man?
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, thank you, bro.
All right.